So I walk up to the ticket counter.
Are we there? Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, on the way there,
Oh no.
Dale warns you, and she says, "Be careful, guys. We have reports you're wanted criminals now."
Wait, me
What?
included?
Oh really?
I'm
Crazy.
aware of that.
Am I included in that? Because I'm usually not
Yes.
included
Yeah.
in that.
Now you are.
Charged with
We all came on
stealing
the same ship.
job.
We all came on the ship, and they have a record of who was on the ship, so it's... So we are all...
Wait,
Oh yeah, did we send the ship
where's our
away
ship?
just to make it...
Well, see,
I think we should have sent our ship away so they might think that, we left the country.
Yeah, but they don't care. Like, yeah, they may suspect that we're out the country, but we don't lose our wanted criminal status.
Right. But I'm just saying that'll make it a little bit easier if they're not expecting us to show up
Okay, yeah, they
anything.
won't be actively looking for us.
Or you
Well,
there could be worse.
You say that.
Or they'd be looking for us less.
You say that, but at
Less.
the same time, there are posters around with your faces on them.
Alright.
Do we
How good
should
are
we
they?
Go
sign
around
them?
and remove
I'm
all
just saying,
those
they'll-
posters.
They'll be slightly less on guard if they think there's a good chance we might have left the
Hard fight
country instead of
Vanguard?
thinking we're definitely still here because our ship's still
Hey,
here.
Rezcal, you could get rich.
Oh.
You turn in everyone else. Hey guys, I found them! They're in disguise!
I worked hard on these.
Alright, so you arrive at the bus station. There's guards all over the place.
Oh no.
That's
Good.
fine. We're supposed to
I
be
hope
here.
they're
Just
here.
follow me.
That's alright.
Wait, sorry, what?
Guards
Oh.
everywhere. We arrived. But we're in
It's okay,
disguise.
just-
We're
just
good
Caesar
disguise.
Act
got
as if-
this.
Alright.
Caesar got
Act
this.
as if we're supposed to be here, and then we are supposed to be here. That's how it works. So I walk up to the ticket counter and
Oh,
ask
no.
for...
You're
two-
acting like you
Oh?
you're acting like you belong there.
Yeah, what's the role
Yeah.
for that?
So I guess
That's a
I just walk
charisma
past the guards.
performance
I try.
check.
All of us?
Alright.
Yeah, all of you.
I mean,
Charisma
what's the really
performance.
difference there?
You don't belong there.
But like, how can you really tell? We're just walking,
I
being
got
silent.
a 2! It's not a crit fail, but it's a 2.
I got a 2.
Oh, darn.
I got a 3!
I got a 6.
I rolled the highest I can, which is a 10.
Well, Ditto, I'm sorry. You can't really make up for the rest of them. So, Ditto,
Can I?
you
How many?
stroll nonchalantly.
Wait.
Meanwhile, Rezcal is walking up screaming, "Paka! Paka! Paka!"
How many plot points would it be to like pretend that I'm not part of the group?
That
How
would
many
be
plot
another
points would it be to
performance
quit the
check.
force? To resign?
And meanwhile, Katz is whistling nonchalantly, really loud, and saying, what's that over in that direction?"
That's how I act every day. I don't understand what's so funny.
And Sturge thinks, you know what the most casual thing people do is? Work out. So he's decided to do some reps while he walks.
Yeah!
Get ripped in those boo legs.
Alright!
Never skip boo day.
And he says to other people, "Hey peeps, I'm just juicing here like a normal
Juicing?
newspaper boo."
Excuse me.
Juicing.
Juicing. Is that
You've
what
not
the
heard
lingo
that?
is nowadays? Is that what you...
Yes.
Oh,
This
I mean,
is
that might
what's
slide
called
with
in
you.
goodbye,
the
22
English
wound
language.
points. Goodbye.
Cats, I'm sorry if you don't speak it.
Okay, so I try and say to the guards, please
guards
excuse
approach
my
you.
very... Yeah, I say to them as soon as I can, please excuse my very eccentric boss and his crew.
No, Ditto. It's
Roll-
please excuse my
roll
dear
me
Aunt Sound.
your charisma influence deception.
Should have changed plan
Alright.
to, I'm the care holder of these people from the insane institute.
All right, influence, deception,
Yep.
and so charisma, influence. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank God! I keep rolling 8s on my charisma, which helps a lot. I got a 11.
They say, okay. Who are they? Who do you work for?
In which I butt in and say, the government.
Which one is
No. Wait, what?
Nothing.
Hey, Rescal, can I get a spot on this rep?
I'm trying to juice here.
I'm dying, no.
I'm trying to.
All right. Okay. So, yeah. My boss is Mr. Chikeen over there. He doesn't speak much, but
Who do you point to?
Me. Point to me.
I point to the giant chicken.
Oh, okay. They walk over to the
That's
chicken and
why
they say, what are you...
his name is Mr. Chikeen. No, I say when I say that, I say he doesn't talk.
That's fine. We'd
You
still
can
like
talk
to
to
talk
me.
to your representative.
I'll be the representative.
That's me. That's me.
Why aren't I talking to your boss? Why is
doesn't
he
like to
yelling
speak.
Pekka?
Wait, he couldn't be yelling Pekka because he has a sock in his mouth. So is it
He
more
swallowed
like
He
it.
ate it.
I hate it, remember?
He swallowed it.
Should have less delicious socks. It would help.
Should I make another one?
Well, yeah, in the middle of this exchange, you remove my chicken head and put a sock in my mouth.
He has a medical condition.
I'm just gonna keep
Where
trying
he
to
comes from,
say-
that is a
He-
form of
he has-
respect and politeness.
Yeah, he's not from around here. He has his own ways.
What is he?
Yeah, you may not. He is a hell chicken.
All right.
A hell chicken.
They come from. Yeah, he comes from
Oh, wait.
island, pretty remote.
Can I approach
he's-
the bench?
We are here to visit
Did someone say
your
bench?
country.
Did
George,
someone
you
say
can-
bench?
You can pipe up if you'd like.
Well,
Yeah, I can't stop you.
I will put my small little boo flipper on the counter and say, "Look,
You're not a boo.
are we gonna have
No, we're
a
not.
boo-
We're not at the counter. We're the guards are preventing us from walking into the station.
Okay.
in the
It's
first
just
place.
a
Well,
random
Also,
counter in the middle
you're
of
not
the room.
Bulina.
I meant Babam, but are we gonna have some kind of racism issue here? Because if we do, I can always talk to your, what is it, PR department?
Racism doesn't
doing?
exist in this country, as I'm sure you know.
Then why is it that you are discriminating against our boss, the very noble Mr. Chikeen, and you like Bagak in agreement?
I can't right now.
We're not discriminating. Who
Then
do you
I-
work for? What is your business?
Our business is with Mr. Chikeen and his investments.
Roll your charisma, influence, deception.
No, she just started to learn how to lie, and already she's just kind of
I
like
got an 8.
going all hog here.
Isn't that your max roll?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. Heck
She
yeah.
did the maximum amount of effort she can at lying.
Molly's saying, well, it is still an opposed check. Oh, good.
Good for you or good for us?
Oh, good for me.
Oh, well, that's great.
They say,
Grr.
I see. And what is your noble Mr. Chikeen's job?
He is in the business of investing in boats.
Boats.
He runs a boat investment and insurance agency.
I like how Caesar just doesn't say anything. He's like, what?
Yeah.
And why are you traveling on this train today?
We were given an offer on a very impressive yacht. And you see, yachts being the most prestigious of boats, aside from, cruise ships, of course, because you know how that works. I don't need to explain anything to you, but you see, we simply cannot give up this opportunity to invest and insure this beautiful yacht. So you have to say it with fun, or else it's not politically correct. And you're going to offend somebody.
So you're buying a luxury cruise.
See, now you've just gone and misunderstood me, and you've misconstrued everything that I've said. Would you like me to explain again?
Fine, you're buying a nice yacht for your personal use?
Of course not.
Where is the yacht going to go?
To our wife?
That's none of your concern. Mr.
Oh, it
Shikeen
certainly
and his
is
money.
my concern. You do realize that
Would
we
you
don't...
like to buy yacht insurance?
Oh no, I don't believe in luxury or hoarding things over others. We're all equal here. Which is why I find it curious that you're selling yachts.
Then would you like to buy dinghy insurance?
Mr. Chikeen! What's going on here? Does he not speak a proper language?
You begin to realize that Caesar has just been glaring at Belina
Oh,
this entire
Belina?
time. I mean,
Somehow,
gosh,
he's
Jesus.
staring off in the distance.
He knows she's responsible.
He just freezes, turns around, and stares.
I'm going to just, at this point, I'm going to say, may I speak to your manager?
Oh, of course. Do you mind if I take your names?
Why, yes, I am Alexander the Great II. This is, of course, as you know, Mr. Chikeen. He is the third, of course.
Oh, no, I don't necessarily need you to introduce yourselves. Just give me your papers.
What privilege do you have? You come into my house. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding asking for papers?
Yes.
No.
This hole is going deeper.
No. I asked to speak with your manager.
Oh, yes, of course. You can come
Okay,
with me.
well,
My associates will stay here.
Certainly not.
Certainly, or else you can say goodbye to that dinghy insurance.
Well, I may just have to say goodbye to it. I can't risk my job. You understand, of course.
I can't
Being
risk
someone
mine,
who works
sir.
for someone. Mr. Chikeen, would you mind coming with us? Your friend
He's
just
telling
said
the
he
truth.
wouldn't mind.
Flap my wings.
I'm sorry, but are you a certified Chikeen translator?
Yes.
I'm sorry, may I see your papers?
you just said the name of the language was his name.
Oh, yes, of course. You can see my papers, and he flashes his badge.
That is a badge, that is not a paper.
I'm surprised he hasn't shot you yet.
I hope he does, I'll explode.
Well,
How do I craft smoke bombs?
God.
This is a lot more fun when I can lie. This is fun.
I'm actually really enjoying this. I had this whole lie planned out, but you know what? I'm okay stepping back here.
I mean, Caesar realizes that there's just no clawing out of that hole.
I will do it. I will roll out of this hole.
So, yeah, at this point he pulls his gun. He says, I'm gonna need you to come with me. We can discuss yacht insurance.
Wait, okay, so if I were to explode... that's a good way to
Just
start a
hypothetically,
sentence.
whatever.
We really should have gone with Rezkow's plan. Drive as far as possible before starting the interacting with people part of things.
Or I'm just saying this.
Wait.
You could have not tried to act as you entered the place.
Well,
Whose fault is that?
that's
Let
just
me
a
see your
natural-
papers, Ditto.
Have you tried to act natural when you're sneaking in somewhere?
We weren't trying to sneak in. We were just trying to walk in normally.
Whenever
And
I
that's all
sneak
the
in, I
fact
sneak
that
in
you
sing my theme song.
specifically asked us to act natural.
Like, the reality is, if you had succeeded, you would have had no trouble. But if you had failed, or if you didn't do it at all, you would have still been approached by a guard. They just wouldn't have been as suspicious. If you had failed as you did, as spectacularly as you did, you
Lift
managed
weights.
to get in this situation, which you were helping to get yourself out of, Ditto, until...
Until what?
I hope she gets at least a plot one for Glory Hound.
Oh yeah, have a plot
Oh
point
yes, for
Sweet.
sure.
for basically ruining Ditto's plan.
Good. I got 8 plot points. So, how many plot points do I have to spend
Jesus,
to make
that's
it
a
so,
lot
like...
to...
So,
Yeah, you could do
how
a
do
lot with
okay.
that.
I want to spend plot points and make it so that there is a chair.
What?
No.
That would be one plot point.
I want a chair. No. You know what? I want 2 chairs.
That's still just one plot point.
Are we
Okay.
gonna play musical chairs?
I'm
or
going
something?
to take one of the chairs. I am going to stand on the other of the chairs, preferably close to the guard. And I'm gonna
Okay.
bop him.
What does bopping
Just
him
asked
entail?
me.
Bopping him entails bopping him. Should I roll a tail for bopping?
Are you like assaulting him or?
No, I'm peppering.
She's hitting him over the head with a chair. Is
Yeah.
what bopping means.
Okay.
Have you never
it's-
heard the tales of Little Bunny Fufu?
I mean, I've heard the legends, but okay.
But I want to bop him in a way that I would be able to. So I don't have a very large body, and I have athletics. So if I jump onto the chair, and then bop him, does that count? So I have athletics, but I do not have weapons or like.
This would be body unarmed combat.
Yeah, I don't have unarmed. I am armed. I'm armed with a chair.
Yeah, but honestly,
Oh, you're
like,
hitting him with a chair.
Yeah.
couldn't
They're
you
melee
just
weapons.
ask me to do the bopping?
Yes, but okay.
But she has glory.
If
Hound.
I
She
were
can't
to
do
run, jump onto the chair, and then bop him, would that count as athletics instead of unarmed combat?
Okay, Cats, I'm gonna let you take your point back for plot points if you would like for the chairs.
I
I
want
would
to take.
just like to note, you have 8 plot points. These plot points could be used to do any number of things. Create a disturbance. Drop an anvil from the sky.
Oh wait, I'm smart.
Birds.
How do I just make him not care about us?
We
How do I make him
couldn't do
blind?
That. Well, that would be like 12 plot points, but you could do other things. He is a guard. Think about what guards do.
They guard things.
Yeah.
Shut up. I'm usually good with this. Okay, so let me think for a second. We have a guard, and he's
And you can
suspicious of
think
us.
collectively.
Nah, thinking collectively,
Yeah.
I'm a glory.
No,
hound.
I'm letting her get herself out of that hole.
Can I spend a plot point for a protein shake? You
You
know.
can if you'd like.
How many plot points
Yeah, I'll do it.
would
Why
it
not?
take for the guard to be a raging alcoholic?
3.
Would that include him being drunk right now?
No.
Would it include? Okay, then how many plot points in addition to that would it
You
be?
cannot change past with plot points.
No, I know. But like in addition to if I were to make him a raging alcoholic, how many plot points theoretically would it be to appear a bottle of vodka in my hands?
1.
But I mean,
You
that
can't
would
just appear it in your hand.
that would
No,
require
no,
magic.
it would have been, she
You-
brought it all along. Something
you-
like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So, thus, okay. And I do have charisma, And I do have... What is it?
You don't have influence, though.
Yeah, influence is pretty important for... I have influence a little
Okay,
bit.
then I'll hand you the bottle of vodka.
No, this is your plan.
You're part of my plan now, Caesar. Welcome to the
If
show.
I was
Welcome.
The
I
alphabet
imagine
protein
George
shake.
handing Caesar the glass.
sorry.
And Caesar's like, no.
This is the George
I mean-
Show guest starring Caesar Salad.
You could. I mean, I'm not gonna I don't like helping you, but you could have, suddenly
No,
a
I know,
terrorist
I'm-
strike happens.
I'm trying to do this
Yeah.
creatively.
Cats. Yeah,
Sure.
no, let's think up. Let's take some time to think, and we can surely come up with something that's actually
Smart.
like interesting. But yeah,
well, I
something
don't know. The
something we
alcoholic
haven't discovered yet,
route does work,
right?
but
But I mean, that just gets rid of
Wait, I have it.
one
I've got
guard.
it.
Yeah.
How many plot points to give the guard a paralyzing fear of chickens?
Again,
I think-
that's too late, I think.
I think that's impossible because that would have
Yeah.
come up
Oh, yeah,
already.
you
you're right.
can't change the past.
You
That
right.
sort of thing is possible, though. You
But with a
can
lot.
give people paranoia, provided it hasn't
That
come
it
up
has,
yet.
and we can change something about the train. Like anything we don't know yet about the train station, we can make it happen.
If somebody
Anything-
came up to him and stabbed him out of nowhere,
No.
give us fake mustaches.
Like we're in a we're in a military.
Oh, we're in a
base,
military.
So like,
Okay, I thought we were just in a
Well,
train.
no,
station.
you're
We're not a military base, but we're in a military
The-
state.
the entire-
So,
The entire country is basically military.
Yeah.
Like
So
it's like North Korea. That's
Wow,
the analogy
that's-
we're
how
using a
many
lot.
how many plot points for a random explosion?
Let me double check. I think it's gonna be a decent amount, but let me just double check.
I mean,
real
if
quick.
anything,
If there's gonna be-
I can tell.
If there's going to be a random diversion sort of thing, we might as well just start fighting this guy. Like, any use of plot points we're going to use, we need to make sure that it's going to be a better result than just having
Something
Res
we
Cow.
can
Wait,
do.
I have an
Well, like,
idea.
There's multiple guards around us, right? Like, it's not just the one.
it would be 7
Yeah.
plot points for for a terrorist strike or an explosion or something like that.
If I were to hand the reins over to Caesar for a bit, let him talk up to the guard for a little bit and distract him, would I have enough time to craft a bomb?
No, that takes a decent amount of time, and it's pretty obvious.
The reason why Caesar hasn't been speaking up is because you can't tag team lies you're making up on the spot. Like,
Yes, you can. I did that just now, getting us into the...
Like,
I'm saying...
like, what would you have to roll to cooperate, like, lies with each other?
You don't. You just try.
Oh no, you
you would have... Yeah.
you also do you can roll, basically one person would roll a charisma influence deception check, and based on their success, I would allow a dice bonus to the second person.
Okay, just wondering.
That's
I'm trying
normally
to-
how these things work.
Let's see.
But yeah, when you're making up a lie on the spot, generally it's just trying to take over for somebody leads to what
I
we just
have
saw.
it. I ask him if he wants to be a police officer.
He says, "Oh man, yes."
Kid,
Do you want to trade clothes?
can I just flash my badge at this guy?
Your Mushroom Kingdom
No, we
badge?
haven't gotten to that point. No,
Oh.
Our government badges.
our fake social. But I mean, I think we aren't to that point
Okay.
yet.
Our Plan
We're
B
still just
badges.
being-
How many plot...
We're
Sorry,
still. This guy just drew a gun on us. We still have options.
Yeah.
We still have.
How many, like... I mean, sorry, I keep asking how many, but it's like, obviously I have to. To create a false passport
Like for you
flash
to
at
have
him.
somehow made a false passport in the past?
Yeah.
9
For like these disguised characters.
9 plot points.
Yeah.
What page is there a page on plot points in the
Yeah.
Okay, what do you know what page it's
89.
on? I just want to look at it.
Okay, you know what? I'm feeling good about the vodka plan.
Yeah,
Actually.
I thought that was our best bet.
Just if we'd have to do it to where he sees it like in our bag and decides to steal it instead of hassle us further, like, or just tempt him with that, not like give it to him, like,
Yeah,
hey, do you
Okay.
want to, yeah,
So
like, don't
I'll-
be so obvious. I can picture you going, hey, do you want some vodka, and wiggling it in
But
front
no,
of him.
so I will first give him the paralyzing alcoholism, and that requires 3, you said, right?
Yep, 3.
So now he has paralyzing alcoholism, and I have 5 plot
You
points.
have...
And then I will take off one of those plot points, so that now I may have a bottle of vodka in my hand.
Yep.
And
Not in your
Well,
hand,
in-
like
in
you
your
were
pack.
carrying it with you.
I know, but I'll, like, take it out
It
of my
doesn't
pack,
just-
and I'll, like, be pretending to, like, drink it, and I'll be like, hey, Caesar, you want some of this?
I grab it from you and just try and stuff it in my pack like we don't want him to see it.
Smuggling alcohol in, I see.
Yeah.
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 I mean, you wait, how much did you just see? I'm sorry.
Oh, I saw enough. So that's why your motley crew is coming through. Booze. Well, you know alcohol is strictly forbidden in ASMT. I'm not sure where you got it. I'm
sorry-
going to have to maybe
confiscate
confiscate some of that.
Some?
Oh, I'm going to have to confiscate all of it, of course.
There you go.
well, okay. Here's the bottle.
Here you go.
I reluctantly pull it from the bag and.
Oh, you're relatively small scale, I see. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. I need to go file this away in headquarters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cartwheel my way
He
over.
walks away.
Thank you, sir.
I told you
Apologies.
it would work.
Yeah.
But now a second guard approaches.
No.
Yeah, now a second guard approaches and he
Yes.
says, I don't have an alcoholic problem.
He has a heroin problem. And we
I
happen to be
just happen to
smuggling
bring
heroin.
heroin.
Well, so let's get our
Alright.
tickets.
Wait, how much money do we
that's,
have?
Not a lot.
You have 25 coins each.
Oh,
I'm
that's
actually
fine
going to
then.
write that down.
Me
How
too.
much are the tickets?
50.
100,000 coins each.
Didn't we get a bunch of money at some point, like doing something?
The bread.
Oh, yeah, you did.
We
didn't
spent
you?
it on bread.
Yeah, but we might have spent it during our vacations too, so.
I don't remember what that was from, though. Oh, from raiding the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think we used everything on the ship to basically pay off the crew and
And also
so
to
they
buy
keep
bread.
working for us.
So, yeah, you have 25 coins each.
Alright.
Okay.
Sensible.
I walk up to the ticket counter if there's nobody else stopping us from entering the station, and ask to Castletown, please.
Papers, please.
Oh no, it's a different video game.
Can I
Yeah,
craft
we didn't think this through.
smoke bombs?
Yeah, theoretically.
Or, like, not smoke bombs, but the kind of smoke bombs that, like, knock you out.
I show
yeah,
him my
yeah, sure.
newspaper.
We're in a public place, you realize.
But, like, not
I know. But
here, at
since,
least not easy.
since I'm extremely proficient in bomb making, I would be able to make a bomb that would be very discreet and very, like, quietly secrete a smoke that would knock him out.
So everyone in the station just sees the guy behind the ticket counter, like, pass out.
And be like, oh, he's tired.
Better give them tickets.
It must be his
Remember, it does us no good to get onto this train if the train doesn't then leave as
Hey, what if we
planned.
just walk out
if
and
we
go
create-
get a car?
Yeah.
I'm okay with driving. I mean,
So yeah,
Can
the
I
ticket
get my
person
plot
says, 10 coins, and I need to see your papers to take down your names.
What if we just gave him our papers?
Okay, we aren't... Screw it. I show him our fake, Secret Service.
I'll
Papers.
note, you have seen posters of yourself around in this.
Oh, that's
yeah.
true. That's true. You told us that earlier.
You can do it if you want.
So my bad. So yeah, my
Let's do
bad.
it.
I already made that mistake.
We're committed. Well, at least you are, because you only showed up for you yet, so... We'll
What
see
if
what
we
happens.
take down all the posters?
Roll
And
to
erase
take
Everyone's
down
all
all
their
not
photos.
memories.
Wait. Yeah, how did they get photo of me? Because I was
How-
never.
yeah,
How did they get a
It's
photo of
probably
you
the same
before?
shitty sketch.
How many plot
Yeah,
points
the
would it
same
be to,
photos
like,
we got.
have them make a mistake on the drawing?
Hey, so you know what? Since it's probably the same photos we had on
Like
our
7?
fake things,
So,
it's probably with me with the stripes, so they would recognize us. Yeah, the same ruse wouldn't work as last time.
Well, she takes a look and she says, "Excuse me, where did you get this?"
Wait, what are we talking about here?
Caesar gave the ticket counter the fake ASMT government
Oh,
pass.
okay.
Where
we
did
used
you
last
find
week.
this?
Which I'd forgotten was on all the wanted posters.
Nice.
no, that's fine.
This is me. This is mine.
Why are you...
I lift up my hat as to show.
And to which I gasp in surprise.
Wait, so you're how much are you taking your costume off at this point?
All off.
Just slightly to reveal that it's me underneath. Just slightly, like peeking.
She says, "I see that it is. Please hold for a moment. I need to find your tickets in the back room."
But there are tickets right there.
Yeah, I realized
She
it
has
was
a whole roll of tickets sitting
bad
next to her.
idea as soon as. But I'm not going to go back on my decision just because I realized as soon as I made it that it was terrible. That's not the way.
Well, generally speaking, you can if you roll an intelligence knowledge check and you do well on it.
What if we
That's a
follow
memory
her?
check. Or no, it's intelligence willpower. I'm sorry. It's a weird one. Do
Okay.
you want to roll that or?
You know what? I'll be a spoil sport and do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll fail and you'll be stuck with it anyways. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll roll 16 to see if I remember that there are wanted posters with that picture on it. But see, I still feel like Caesar's personality is such that he would try it anyway and hope that the Secret Service trumps. But I rolled a 12.
Alright, that's enough. You remember that there are wanted posters with this exact photo on it.
A photo of me asleep because I was drugged.
Although, considering I'm a very paranoid person, I would think I'd be, like, too paranoid for anybody to take my picture.
Yeah, but
No, we were-
we're knocked
Oh,
out.
wow, rude, no consent.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, Mr. Spoopy took all those photos of us.
Well, we
That's
think.
so
Why
Well,
do
we
you
think.
guys don't like that guy?
What?
Why don't you guys like that guy? He's your best friend.
No. I'm not convinced it's Mr. That's Ditto. That's
I'm convinced, too.
Yeah,
Ditto,
I'm
it's okay.
convinced.
Why don't
I'm
you
convinced.
guys like
I don't think
Belina?
I don't think Caesar's convinced. I don't think Caesar's convinced, but I am. So. Anyway.
There's plausible deniability.
Okay, so instead of doing that terrible mistake, I'm still. What do? We didn't really think this through. They're asking for papers.
I will hand him a brochure for boat
My
insurance.
card magazines, yes! I've saved them all up for this occasion.
No, we're not doing the. We're not doing the boat insurance thing in the communist country thing. We discovered that was a bad idea. We don't need to try it again.
You sure? I don't know why you didn't have a dinghy insurance.
That's pretty rare, a rare offer, honestly.
Yeah. It's
It's like
rare
someone going
Pokemon
up to
card.
someone and being like, "Hey, fellow proletariat, would you like a nice diamond today? I'm selling diamonds."
And then they say no,
For the
they can't afford
proletariat.
diamonds, and then you offer them a piece of carbon instead, because it's obviously more civilly respectful.
Ba-dum-bum.
What was that? Like a Jerry Springer kind of
Sure.
outro? Boom, boom, boom. Oh,
I
wait.
think you're thinking Seinfeld.
I'm thinking Seinfeld. I tried.
I
Bam.
feel like driving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
me
too.
too.
So me and Jakey Boy, while this is happening, we're just kind of like stepping away and like, hey, Jakey Boy, want to go with the car plan?
I get out of the machine.
Yeah, and at
I'm
the
gonna
ticket,
step away too because
yes.
Caesar's the one
at the
talking.
ticket counter, when she asks for the papers, I say, "Oh, pardon me, I think I left them outside. I'll go get them."
Of course, of course.
And I
Brilliant.
turn around and just walk out.
Can I have my plot points
Jakey
back?
Boy, is there a car nearby? we
I mean,
borrow.
we came here in the buggy, right? Or was that?
I think we need to go back to the.
Let's take the car of the alcoholic guard.
I mean,
obviously
you
can't
can't
drive.
really drink and drive, so we're
No.
doing him a favor, honestly.
Yeah.
Adele already like commissioned us a vehicle we could use. Let's just go back to the hideout and get it.
But guys, you could also steal.
It'd be faster.
We can see the guard trying to like stumble to his car and be like, no, we'll drive you home.
I think this is at least like a day's drive, so I think it's worth to spend like an extra 15 minutes to get back to the hideout. Or
All right.
Cats,
Let's-
I want you to know you can't. You already sent them.
I know.
And I want
Silly.
you to know, Cats, you ruined this guy's life. For the rest of his life, he's going to be an alcoholic now.
I mean, he already was, technically, if we're talking
Yeah.
retroactively.
I mean, alcohol's banned, so he's going crazy right now.
add him to your contacts list.
Boozy cop.
He'll be hitting you up for more booze.
His
for the
name
month.
is Dirt McGirt.
That's sensible.
That sounds like a kind of name an ASMTS will have.
Well, it's an unfortunate situation, really. That's like Speed Racer. There's really only two paths in life you have when you're named Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Which is doing speed.
Go Speed Racer, go.
Let's go back outside. Let's go back to the hideout, guys. Come on, let's
Back
go.
to headquarters,
We
like
just
Adele. Hey, we're
Came
done.
full
No.
circle. One drunk guard and no other harm done.
One down, 30 to go, or something.
Just wasted a lot of
This will be-
resources to make these costumes.
Eventually, it'll be a great episode. That just one episode we go out, get nothing done, come back. Let's try again the other way.
That is actually entirely what happened here.
Yeah, because with Cap's time, it's actually gonna end soon. Like, we don't have time to start something new.
Sorry.
Yay.
Alright.
See, the lesson here is that when Cats is there, we get nothing done.
It's
When
okay.
she's not there, we win the mission.
At least it's amusing.
That's true.
I give you viewers,
today's
not
been-
progress. I write sins,
No,
not
So the
Cats,
end-
the only reason people tune in to Cortex is to watch me. I mean, let's be honest here. None of
I'll
you guys
pass.
have the star power that I do.
I don't even watch Cortex to listen to you. I don't know what that's supposed to imply, but
So the episode ends with us like driving,
into the sunset.
getting into the car and driving
That
off.
was,
At least we're at least on the way.
That was worthwhile.
On the road.
Time for Plan A2.
Also known as Plan B, surely?
No, we started with Plan
Plan
B.
B was showing our paper. We're not down there yet.
But you know what? We ruled out one option. Now
Well, that's true.
we can try the other way.
Alright.
Oh wait, so now that we're armed with the knowledge that papers are probably gonna be necessary, does Anali's area operation have the equipment to make us suitable fake ideas for our disguises?
Sure. In fact, one of you do too.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
got
yeah.
crap.
I also have craft.
Y'all, you know what? We should probably do this.
Yeah, this is a good idea.
Let's put our minds together and all work together to make 4 good fake passports.
Okay, I'll do it. Well, we'll do
Alright.
it together, I mean.
How do?
Who wants to be the main
All right.
operator and who wants to be the assistant?
Ditto, what's your craft?
What's? My craft is 6.
Your-
and
if
so
this
is
is
I think
alertness
everybody's.
Alertness? My alertness is 10, so I have a high.
All right, my alertness isn't great.
So I guess I'll.
Can you pool it together and use like her alertness?
All right,
No,
so
the way
you
it
should probably
works
be the
is-
main. I think it's better to.
The assistant rolls first, so Ditto, if you're going to be the assistant, go ahead and roll for me.
Can mine have glitter?
It'll have a
Alright,
gold star.
alertness
You have
craft
a,
is 6
you have a
and
special
6, so
foil
that's-
edition of your
Yeah.
ID.
Listen,
I
don't
got-
talk crap about foil edition.
Hey,
I got an 8.
Jakey boy, we did a lot this
Yeah, I
session.
know.
Alright,
We were very
You got an
useful.
I've gained some. I've gained.
alright, Cats, go
Gain
ahead
some
and roll your
muscle.
check with +1 die step.
I'm so sorry, I'm very dumb, but does that +1 die step apply to
Always a
attributes?
skill.
Oh, okay, good.
So Ditto, your contribution is the equivalent of 1 die step. Congrats.
That's something.
That's not nothing.
And Cats could spend plot points beforehand.
Well, I was thinking about it, but then you said die step, so I got 12.
That's still enough, though. She makes you all a bunch of realistic, forged passports.
All right.
Forged
I
papers.
got a
Cool.
Mr. Chiquine passport. Hooray.
And everything, like the hair, the height, all of it just says Baka. I don't know how
So
you write
what
that out.
do?
Well,
So
let's
are-
try him.
Are we driving now, or are we
Well-
doing?
Yeah, we're driving.
Are we-
And the idea is
Right.
that the...
You now have papers.
Because-
Yeah.
Well, it's because now we'll be able to use the papers at the gate over at Capital Town.
Yeah, we
And
just...
also, if we bring the car
It's
with
starting
us,
to feel like we want to go as much distance as possible before we start interacting with people.
Okay.
and also because we can have that car whenever and don't have to steal any kind of transportation.
I mean,
Yeah, let's just give ourselves the most amount of resources as possible.
You guys are all
And
drunk.
because it'd be awkward coming
Do I
back
gotta-
to that
Do I gotta
ticket lady like a day later.
No, I mean, it's up
saying,
to you.
"Oh, yeah, I just
it's
went
up
up
to
to-
you.
Also, do I got a replacement hammer during my 1 month vacation?
Sure.
it's Breadhammer
Okay.
2.0.
Yay.
The return.
Cats, he ate your bread hammer.
Good. I hope it nourished
Oh
you.
yeah.
It didn't.
Well, sucks. I didn't eat it.